Hello everyone. Today we're going to be dealing on the topic of self-circulation in SmartSuite Library. Self-circulation is a module where students can do their own circulation if you choose to set them up like that. Okay, now there are two ways to allow circulation. And the first way, which we do not recommend for students, is you go into the menu, you go down to circulation and the normal circulation screen. You can see we have self-circulation underneath that. Normal circulation screen will allow a student to come in here and they can put in their student barcode. Okay, and it'll bring up the student's name. So I can bring up another student barcode and bring up Mike Smith and there's my loans. So that's how you can bring up the screen, and then you can enter the barcode of the book you want to circulate and up will come the item. Okay, then I can go and enter a totally different student. I can enter Smith and then choose a student from here. And if there's any reason why they can't borrow, it'll come up here and I can go override. So now, and I can go and enter a totally different barcode. Let's go Smith again and I'll choose John Smith. Okay, and then the barcode of the book is book 22, and then I can enter another barcode. Okay, and there are reasons why it's giving me that error. It's saying it's already on loan and I can go continue, so it'll then check it in from that person, check it out to that person. Then I can go into returns and I can return a book that's out on loan. It'll tell me everything about that and I can go okay. I can check in another book that's in loan and I can go okay. The problem with full circulation where we've come from, and that's this one here, okay, is the fact that you are allowing the students to circulate as library administrators. You've given them the ability to override any errors that come up. You've given them the ability, oh, I don't know my barcode, I'll just type in S. So they'll type in S, get a whole list, and choose anyone at random and just go, yeah, I'll circulate to Mary Smith, but in actual fact, I'm Michael Smith. So it allows them to do a whole lot of issues and errors on the normal circulation system and override them all. Okay, and that's the reason why we go for self-circulation, because self-circulation is quite restricted. When you bring them up with self-circulation, okay, and we can give you a login that will only give you that option, nothing else. It will not give you all these menu items. So when they log in, this is the screen that they're going to get, and they get to choose whether they're going to loan or return. If they click on loan and they type in Smith, okay, it says Smith is not found, and they go, oh, it's S, and it says S is not found. So they have to enter their barcode. Okay, and when they enter their barcode, any loans, so their record will come up and any loans will come up, and then they can go and say, I want to check out this book, and I want to check out this book, and I want to check out this book. Okay, now if there are reasons why you can't, it'll pop up a message and a teacher will need to come and put in her password and allow that to happen. And if there's no one there, they can just exit out of there. Now if you're finished, they need to click on finished and they walk away. Now the next person comes along and they'll enter, okay, that's my barcode, and it'll bring up all the books that they have, and then they can enter their the loan that they want to have and the next loan they want to have. And if there's reasons why they can't borrow it, again, someone has to approve it. Okay, so and if they're finished, they go finish. If they want to return books, they can also use self-circulation to return. So you just click on return and you can enter the barcode of the book you're returning. And if there's issues with that, okay, so it might be on reserve, so it's popping that up. It will not allow them to return that book. Okay, they have to get a teacher to approve it. And you can go ahead and enter all the barcodes of the books that you're going to return. Okay. 4. Okay. And if that's it, you just go finish. So the self-circulation module, which comes from the menu, you do not want them logged in with your login, so they have access to patron data, to patron reports, to catalog, destroy the catalog, to full circulation, okay, and have self-circulation as well. You can ask us to set up a menu so that when they log in, they only get self-circulation and nothing else. Tell us what the username you want for that login. Generally, people go make it mon, M-O-N, as a monitor, and then they give us a unique password. Don't use mon and mon1 or mon again as a password, because remember, you're on the web and anybody can access this, and you don't want people on the web, especially from another school, finding your library system on the web and then being able to go in. So if you're going to use mon, then think of a unique password that you can enter, and you can write those passwords down. Okay. Now, so loans takes you straight to loans, and you go finish. If you want to return, you go returns, and when you return all your books, you go finish, and that's it. And remember, if you put in something that causes an error to come up, they have to get the teacher to come and override the error. Okay. Now, that's all very well and good. So you've decided you are going to now do self-circulation for all your students. Do you need any special hardware? Absolutely not. Would we recommend some special hardware? Well, let's give you something to consider. Okay. What you can do is, you can, instead of tying up a PC or a laptop in your circulation desk for your students, why don't you just use an old iPad or an Android pad on the desk? Well, how do I put it up on the desk? It's very easy. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to show you my favorite website, and that is eBay. Now, if you go into eBay and you go and search for an iPad holder, here are all the options you've got. Let me just go big screen. Here are all the options you've got for iPad holders. Okay, so choose an iPad holder that works for you, that you can have at your circulation desk. Okay, and you can use a double-sided tape to tape that down, or get your school handyman to put a screw or a couple of screws in the base, and that'll stay there and no one's going to move it. And there's a range of iPad holders that you can have, and it's entirely up to you. So you might want to consider buying an iPad holder, and it'll be under $50. A good one. That's a really good one there, and that's only $24. Okay, so get one that anchors the iPad at the bottom, anchors it at the top, and you can plug in a charging point so you can keep it fully charged all the time. Okay, so there are a lot of options for you. Choose the one that suits you best, and not one. See this one here, when you put that up, it's going to lock it at the top, lock it at the bottom. No one's going to drop it. No one's going to be able to pull it out. So get a holder that works best for you. So that's what you can do with your iPad holder. Well, what about my barcode reader? The kids are going to struggle with the barcode. Well, that's another thing. You can go and get a barcode holder as well and put it on to your circulation desk. And again, you can double-sided tape on the bottom of the barcode readers, and you just stick the barcode on there, the barcode reader on there. Okay, and see that also has a hole there and a hole there, so you can screw it down. And the barcode reader is always on, it's always pointing down. You can even have the power connected to it, so it's totally charged all the time. But you do need a special barcode reader for the iPads. Okay, you can't use your normal desk ones necessarily. You do need a very special barcode reader, and basically it's a Bluetooth barcode reader. So there's a wireless Bluetooth barcode reader. If you go and get a Bluetooth barcode reader from your library supplier, you'll probably find it's between $400 and possibly $1,000. But you can just go to eBay and choose Bluetooth barcode scanner, and you can buy one of these scanners, put it into your reader. So all up, your reader, your scanner, and your desktop holder for your iPad will cost you no more than about $100, and you're up and ready to go. So that's what's really required if you want to be really fancy with your self-service checkout. Okay, now you don't have to use any of this. You can use your existing equipment. I'm just showing you that if you don't have a Bluetooth scanner to use with your iPad, then that's not going to work. And the last thing you want is have your students punch in their library barcode number, then punch in the number of the book. It's going to take about 10 minutes to circulate one item. If you use the Bluetooth barcode scanner and you use the iPad holder, it looks pretty, it looks neat, and you'll be able to do self-circulation really easy. What you can also do is you can put a red cross on your table where the iPad scanner is scanning, so that when they cut that red scan, then it'll automatically activate the Bluetooth barcode reader as well. So you might want to consider that. Now, on the circulation side of it, there is nothing for you to do. All you need to do is ask us to create a self-circulation username and password with only the self-circulation menu option and nothing else. You do not want any other option appearing here, just self-circulation. And then when it comes up, it will give you a URL. Okay, so there it is, quick circulation. Then what you can do is, if you're using Chrome, on those three menu bars there, okay, those three dots, you click on that, and then you go to more tools, and then you go create a shortcut. When you click that, it'll create a shortcut on your desktop, self-circulation, and you can go create. As soon as you do that, that'll put an icon on your desktop, and then you can turn around and you can tell the IT guy and say, Mr. IT, I've got a self-circulation item on my desktop. Okay, so here it is. Let's go here. There's my self-circulation item. And you can say, on this screen, I don't want any of these options on the bottom. I don't want any other buttons here. I just want a screen with just that. So when I click it, okay, it'll fire up my self-circulation. And I'm ready to go. Now, IT can do that for you because I just showed you how to do it from a Chrome browser. If you're not using Chrome, then you can find out or get IT to show you how to create a shortcut using whatever browser that you, so if you're using Safari or Internet Explorer or anything else, you can ask IT to create a shortcut so that whenever anyone comes to that iPad that's sitting there for the circulation desk, if it's not already fired up, all they need to do is just double click on it and it then fires it up for them. Okay, and that's how it'll come up, and it'll go big screen automatically. Thank you very much for the opportunity to talk you through self-circulation in Smart Suite. You don't have to pay any extra for this module. Like everything we do, it includes all the modules. You just need to know how to run it and use it. Have an awesome, awesome day. Thank you.